going to be a fascinating encounter and very difficult to pick a winner. Nice to be sitting next to the 7 times world champion and commentating on this one.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine one of these players winning this match 6-1, 6-2. You would think it's going to go pretty close. They're so well matched. But two absolute titans of the game in the quarter-final. Incredible.
A long way off that attempted straight red. It's a sort of shot that tests your cue action early on, and just cued. You can see the backhand just coming out a little bit there, cued slightly across it. And that middle pocket's in an awkward spot there for his bridge hand. Needs to pull up or hit the green. Oh, that'll do. As long as you're on the balk line or this side of it. The brown's always available, and there's 3 available reds here. An early chance for Judd Trump.
5. 6.
Yeah, I always think matchups like this, I've seen 2 of the best players. It's like a boxing match, and who can sort of land the first blow, as it were. Judd Trump's got a chance to do that here. Straight away playing for this red at the bottom of the bunch to bring more into play.
30.
2 ways of playing it: screwing the cue ball back or playing with top of spin.
14.
Just finished a little awkward. If he can cue past the red, he should be okay, but he's pretty straight on the black, I think. There's a slight angle, and it's amazing how you can force the ball on these very fine cloths. You'll maybe see an indication of that here, because he's got to force this in to get out on the red, but he's just off straight and hampered slightly. He just made sure of the black, and this meant he left a slightly more difficult red, but he wasn't going to push
20.
the boat out there with being hampered slightly.
$22.
Beautiful angle to go into the pink here. That's finished absolutely beautifully.
27.
Yeah, that one split on the reds has given him a terrific chance now. Played that so well.
$28.
And once again, this cloth looks to be playing beautifully. Even that
35.
white there, how it just kept on rolling. It's wonderful to play on. Well, even before they were recovered, they were playing beautifully. Sometimes you can get a new cloth on that doesn't react just the same, but not a problem here. See how he uses the rest with his right hand. It's amazing the number of
36.
left-handers that, when they use the rest, they switch hands. Mark Allen, Barry Hawkins, all do that.
$43. 44.
It was interesting to see backstage the routines the players go through. Judd had pretty much the best part of an hour on the practice table prior to the match starting. Mark Selby came in, literally just had 10 minutes or so. To see that positional shot has gone slightly astray. So yeah,
51.
different players have different pre-match routines. Were you a practicer, Dennis, before the match? I was sort of literally 5-10 minutes myself.
Yeah, that was it sometimes. Didn't bother. It's all changed nowadays. Good recovery pop there.
$52.
He's the wrong side of the yellow here. I don't know if he can get through to cut the brown in to get back up to the reds, but that was a great, I might say, a Judd Trump special here. Have a look at this cue ball. Wow. What a shot that was, by the way.
54. $55.
Well, it looks as if he is going to take this opening frame with one visit. When he ran out of position, I thought it could go on for quite a while, but not the case.
$62. 63.
Stunning start to this match from Judd Trump.
70.
Say, had that good hour in the practice table, and it's if he's just walked off the practice table and just doing the same
70.
stuff here in the arena. It's very sharp.
Frame well and truly over.
78.
And every chance now to start this match with a century break. It's pretty good when he switches hands. But he looked up for this, Stephen, you know, as he was coming into the arena in the introductions.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, this is Judd just before he was getting in. He was like saying, "Come on, crowd, get involved."
86.
Great to see. I've never seen that before in a snooker match, but he does. He just loves playing to the crowd. He was telling us the other day in the studio that he chooses shots that he
87.
knows the crowd are going to love. Great entertainer.
Yeah, it's no disrespect to his opponent. He just loves to finish frames off with very exciting
94.
shots.
95.
What a start for Judd Trump.
100.
What a shame he doesn't get the clearance, but he got one opportunity and Mark Selby missed a long red, and then he sat down for, he made that century break, and Judd Trump takes the opening frame. It's 1-0.
Thank you. The second frame. Mark Selby to break.
Nice little cannon on the yellow. Has left Judd slightly awkward, but you can just see enough of this red, as you can see there. And this is where his game is so good nowadays. He can match the best in the business, and he's up against one of the greatest tactical players the game's ever seen, in Mark Selby. But Judd, you know, he's not that far behind nowadays. That's why he's winning so much. His all-round game is something special.
Yeah, I think it came to the fore in that World Final against John Higgins. He matched John Higgins in every department and then scored heavily when he got in. He was virtually unplayable in that final.
Don't know if the middle pocket on the right side of the table's in the way, just to come off two cushions and land on this one that's closest to the right corner pocket. Looks to be slightly in the way, so he's got to get pretty close to the middle pocket. It's not going to make it.
Fall. Miss. Judd trump full.
But at least the angle's there, not to come right in behind it and land on it, but at least the angle's there to hit it. The only thing is, if he doesn't get it right, there's a red to the right of the bunch and pink that may be potable.
Judd. Okay.
Got a bit more pace this time, but you see, he's hit that side of it and he's left that red that I mentioned. So he was in a bit of a hole there. Right in the center of the pocket. And what a wonderful chance that Lovely red into the middle pocket has given him.
5.
Yeah, he's got that air of superiority back when he won 5 tournaments, 6 tournaments. You can hear it in his interviews.
6.
He's just full of confidence. He believes he's the best player in the world. He loves being the target. He loves being the man that everyone wants to beat.
Just finished a bit straight on this. He'll have to, if he's
30.
dead straight, he'll have to screw back past the black. You see, it's not easy. He would hit the black if he screws back, so that's just a little awkward. Yeah, he managed to
14.
pop the red in the left side of the pocket and avoided canning the black. So one good shot here and he's got a wonderful opportunity. Didn't go into them with any pace. He didn't have to, but he's finished awkward.
21.
Awkward bridging, but he's got very little to do with the cue ball. And that's what can
Judd
happen.
Trump. 21.
When you're striking down, he got a little bit of unwanted side. So, chance for Mark Selby to get going.
One.
So Mark Selby's first scoring chance in this match, and it's a decent one. 3 reds, you can see, definitely available. Nice clean table in terms of all the colours are available.
8.
So when your opponent's made a start like Judd has with century in the first frames, it's not imperative, but you want to show
No.
that you're going to take advantage of your scoring chances as well. It's a little bit clumsy with the cue ball there. It's just let
14.
it travel a good 3 or 4 inches further than he wanted. Don't see him missing this red, but it is missable now. He's travelled too far with the cue ball. Yeah,
50.
safely in, but was forced to go up for a baulk colour.
A bit unlucky there. He took the chance to open more up. This is a
18.
very thin snick that he's faced with. Bound to finish on a colour really, but it's all about the cut on the red here. Well, I said he's bound to finish on a colour. Look at the cannon on the yellow, what it's done. It's put him out of position. Once he knocked the red, and he would have thought bound to be on a baulk colour, but not the case.
Mark Selby, 19. Fall, Nimis. Mark Selby, 4. Mark.
He's got away with that because he had to swerve it slightly and he hit it far too thick. He's left a possible pot into the right corner and there's a gap past the red and black to get back down the table, so well, I say there's a gap. It looks as if there is. He's a bit concerned that he's going to cannon the red to the left of the one he's looking at. But I'm nearly certain if he gets the pot, he'll miss the cannon. Well, he thought he was going to miss the cannon, but have a look at the outcome here. To hit the red and then hit the other red and black and finish on it. What a result. That helps, Stephen, when you get a little run like that.
Yeah, didn't know much about what happened there, getting on the black. It was a decent pot on the red, and what happened afterwards was not played. And now it's given him a great chance to win this second frame.
9.
Still a little bit of movement from Mark Selby when he's on the shot, but not as much as it used to be. He's worked hard on that. Doesn't affect his game, but it just moves around just slightly. You can see his head there just moving a little bit. Something he's always done.
16. 17.
follow through of 2 cushions, the red below the pink to left middle. He may play for the pink to the same pocket or to the right corner because the pink's not in its spot. So when it does go, there will be a red available to left corner of those 3.
$25.
It's quite high on this black. I mean, a cannon on the pink is the ideal situation here. Leave that red I was on about to left corner. In fact, he went the other side with loads of right hand side. I think the cannon on the pink was actually an easier
32.
shot. I think he played for the bottom one of the 3 here to the right corner pocket. Is he on it? It could be end of break, which is that's very disappointing really for Mark Selby. Goes in prime position. Cue ball in behind the yellow here is the place where he wants to put that cue ball.
Mark Selby, 32.
Hasn't quite managed it. So he'd be disappointed going back to his chair. There's a couple of chances in this frame. He's not finished it off yet.
Yeah, he decided against the shot that Stephen suggested. I thought it was the easier shot to play it with so much side there to get over for that one. He thought it was a better risk. But anyway, I was about to say I thought Mark was back in again. Now it might be worth taking a double on here because look where the blue's sitting. It's a free shot. If he doubles the red, might be able to cut it into the middle pocket. It's an acute angle, but the blue and the yellow are available. Yeah, he could cut it in.
1.
See, that shows you there how delicate that cut was. So he's got one easy red next to the pink. And he's going to need one of the difficult reds. That's a bit merry, a little bit pacey.
6.
Yeah, he's making hard work of this second frame. Mark Selby sealing it. And although Judd Trump would be disappointed to lose the frame, he won't be. There'll be no sort of intimidation from the way Mark's won the frame.
He's missed it.
Mark Selby, 6.
Yeah, this Judd will be quite, as I say, even if he loses the frame, we're quite pleased to see that Mark Selby's not been able to finish this frame off quickly.
Do you know, I think he can get both reds up the table, and he hasn't looked at the possibility of it. He's just played off them. There was a shot to screw in behind the black, and both reds would have gone up the table there. Although he's 36 ahead here, he's got to be careful. Mark needs one red and a black to leave Judd needing a snooker. That's not going to be easy. And this looks good. Oh. Fractions away from getting in behind the yellow. And had he have got in behind the yellow, just look at the table. He would have gone favourite for the frame if that white had dropped in behind that yellow.
Yes, far from convincing start to this match from Mark Selby. If Judd can negotiate this mid-distance pot, he goes favourite for the frame. Just seemed to overhit it slightly for me.
Can take this on, but if he's going to miss the cannon on the two reds, he's got to play it with stun. A little bit aside to avoid that. And overcut it because he had so much side on it not to cannon the two reds. And all of a sudden, that terrific pot there has given Judd Trump a chance in this second frame. Although that red over the right side of the table is not ideally placed. But there's plenty of room to drop in behind that red to leave it for a couple of pockets. Being a left-hander, it's just the wrong side of the table, so he'd want to be dropping in behind it.
Seven.
That might only just go to the middle pocket because into the corner, I think the black's blocking that, so he's got to be very precise with this. It's one of those a bit half and half.
12.
So this is a delicate little one into the middle pocket now, but he'll automatically finish on black or pink. A bit of a cutback though. Oh, it's right in the middle of the pocket.
13.
Yeah, this is a shot, isn't it? Nice position on the yellow. You fancy him to do it. An early psychological blow in this match to his opponent. Doesn't want to be straight on the yellow.
20.
I think he's okay.
Made that looked very easy. It was a delicate positional shot, and it'll be a bit of a bloody blow to Mark Selby. Should have been one each,
25.
but he had a couple of chances.
$29. $34. $40.
Mark Selby
47.
had at least 3 chances to win the second frame, and he didn't take them. Judd Trump moves 2-0 ahead.
Similar to the opening frame where Judd left the red up into this right corner. Bit of a free shot, it'd be on the black. The only red he could leave would be the one he's having a go at, but his very first shot he didn't get close to pushing the cue through in a straight line. Similar, isn't it? These are tough. They're a real test of your cue action.
Touch and ball.
Decent cue ball on the baulk cushion, but for Mark Selby, I think he'd be disappointed that he didn't have the cue ball behind the yellow on the baulk cushion. Give Judd a chance to get back to baulk, just knowing how good Mark Selby's tactical game is.
Well, he's got a chance here to pot this and get on the black. This would give his confidence a real boost if he can knock this in. That was close, but he's covered it. Give the pocket every chance there, the pace he played it at. Oh, can he say enough of the first one to? But even if he can, it's not a straightforward plant, this.
This could turn into a re-rack frame though, with that red over the corner pocket. Yeah. Unless he leaves a touch and ball, then Mark Selby can put the cue ball somewhere around the yellow pocket. It's obviously a safe area, but yeah, players already decided. No future in this frame.
You're pretty good, Stephen, aren't you, at calling re-racks? Is that part of being 7 times a world champion?
I'm the best re-rack predictor ever to come out of Scotland, Dennis.
Yeah, they were going nowhere there, so didn't take long for one to just look at the other.
The third frame, Judd Trump to break.
Now, this will be an interesting little shot choice. He can play a safety shot off the left side of the bunch, back up to balk, but he obviously got the containing safety shot, the red in the middle of the table, bringing the cue ball to black cushion. And yes, playing this shot, you just got to be wary sometimes that a red can go near that right corner pocket. It's not a good cue ball. He needs a bit of luck here, and he's not got it.
The early chance in this third frame for Judd Trump.
One.
Look at that white fizzing around the table there. He hardly hit that, and look at the action he got on it. It's so quick.
Four. Five.
Judd's already studying the pack there. That red at the back was available. A couple of shots time, he'd play for that. If not, put the blue, red, blue, and then into the pink. But he's got to be wary of plants into the corner pocket. That red is obviously available at the back.
10. Eleven.
Just picking these off nicely.
18. 19.
And this time, just make sure there's no plants on. Straight into the pink and open everything up. Plays that shot so well.
24.
Absolutely perfect. What a chance in this third frame.
25.
He's in control at the moment out there. Everything's working nicely. He's cueing so well.
It's power snooker, isn't it? It's intimidating snooker to play
32.
against.
$33. $40. 41.
Yeah, at the moment Judd knows that his opponent has not started well tonight, so it's about stamping home your authority in the match, keeping him in his chair, keeping him under pressure.
48. $49.
He's already made 49 centuries this season. He
56.
made 45 last season.
$57.
And no reason why he can't secure this third frame here. Just a few more pots away from clinching it.
$64.
Red and the blue would be enough.
$65.
Every chance now of
70.
making his second century. It's just that red that's near the cushion, towards the middle pocket.
71.
Just switching hands here,
78.
Judd.
$79.
Might have to move that red that's near the middle pocket. There's not enough room to just drop in
84.
behind it. It's a bit too close to the cushion for that.
85.
Might even be tempted to pot this and move the red
92.
from this shot. Right-handed as well. Now he's just played for the black, but
93.
he might have to leave a double on the red because he's a left-hander. It's the wrong side of the table for him. Oh, what a shame. He forced it over to try and cannon the red out.
93 and the
But
frame.
once again, he only needed that one chance. And Mark Selby, it's early days, but he hasn't won a frame. Judd Trump leads 3 frames to 0.
The fourth frame. Thank you. Settle down now. Mark Selby to break.
So Mark Selby breaks off in a frame that you would think he badly needs in this match. 4-0 behind. Okay, he's not out of it, but you'd never fancy him to come back just with the level that his opponent's playing. 3-1 is still very much in it.
Well, he's looking at the possibility of taking this up into the right corner. Bit of a free shot, but it's a difficult one. Doesn't look too bad from there, but no, overdone it. It's worth the risk because he wasn't leaving anything. Wow, what a fluke. And he's on the brown, no reaction from Mark Selby, but what a fluke that was.
Five.
Can he negotiate this red and leave himself a nice angle in the black? No.
6.
Got the first part, but potted the red wide into the pocket, so lost control of the cue ball. It's end of break.
Just depends how he feels here. He could take the extra 7 points and play a safety shot. That's maybe what he's going to do. You never know, at the end of the frame, those 7 points might prove useful.
13. Judd trump. 13.
That's another poor safety shot from Mark Selby. He's just not been at the races tonight in this match. That was not the best bit of cueing from Judd. He'd be disappointed, Judd. He knows the importance of, especially someone like Mark Selby, keeping them under pressure. Quite a lot of movement there through the ball.
He's bang under it, is Mark Selby. He just can't get going here.
One.
Oh, he's got a lovely angle in the pink. Here to go directly into the reds. A little bit surprised he didn't play into the bunch there. Okay, he's got this red. There's another red to the left of the reds. That'll go to right corner. But that angle in the pink looked ideal. So it looks like it'll be green and into the pack. As I say, can't play for the loose one, but I don't think he will. The important here is hit the reds, don't hit the pink. Well, again, he's refused. Surprising shot choices.
11.
That's 2 or 3 shots from me.
And this is not as good an angle to go into the reds. As you can see, he's just off straight, so maybe he missed a trick there. Well, if that plants on, what a bonus that would be. Well, just looking at that plant, it's going to the right of the pocket as we look at it. So he'd have to hit the first red on the left side. Could be made, possibly. It's where you've got the reds close together. You can just squeeze it offline slightly. Well, that was asking a lot from an almost straight black. I know you can move the white around on these very lively cloths, but that was maybe asking just a bit too much. But he hasn't moved those 2 reds that he looked at previously. See, I think if he hits the first red onto them, it'll squeeze it towards the pocket. I wouldn't hit that one. I'll hit the one just to the left. I think if he takes that, yeah, maybe that might just squeeze it. It's a risky one. He's 3-0 up, he's 32-0 in front. Is he going to risk that plant? Well, he was just kidding us all along. And the red will go to the left of the bunch if he knocks this in. Yeah, no plant, but what shot he's pulled out there.
Yes, is why he's so intimidating to play against. He just keeps potting these incredible balls. Well, and then does that.
Judd Trump, 27.
And cues right across it. And well, you can't believe how far he missed that red by. Look at this. That was a much better pot than maybe it looked on your screen. Wouldn't this just be like Mark Selby to find a break from somewhere? And say he's not been involved in this match at all.
6.
But as I say, it wouldn't surprise you if he found something to make a break here.
7.
Just got to be a little bit careful with this cannon. He doesn't want to catch the reds thin and let the white drift over towards the middle pocket. Got to get this just right. In fact, he's just held for that red because it wasn't a good pack to just slide off. He could have lost the cue ball there.
14.
I think this is the last available red.
15.
Not good. Tried to develop a few more but didn't push the cue through. Not a good sign there.
Yeah, the second little kiss on the red stopped the path. The black is potable, but do you really want to take that risk at 3-0 down? As I said, desperate to win this frame to get into this match. Coming round to find the most awkward place to put that cue ball for Judd Trump.
Mark Selby, 15.
Straightforward safety shot here, but every chance he could send a red towards the left corner pocket. That's what he's looking at there.
Yeah, that was clever from Mark Selby, where he put the cue ball, because he knew that. You could see the shot that Judd would have. There's, as you say, there's a good chance of putting a red over that left corner. Almost forcing Judd to play this side of the table. Well, if Mark Selby wins the frame from here, the last two shots that Judd has played in this frame will not send him to the interval in a good frame of mind. Because, to be fair, he's butchered both of them. So if Mark can take advantage here, could be a little swing in this match.
Wow, what was that? That was a wide if ever seen one.
Yeah. That was, well, it was just a complete deceleration through the cue ball.
One.
Well, if Judd manages to get away with those two bad shots and still win the frame, he'll go into interval in a great frame of mind. This is a great shot. Very good. The cue ball into the air is going to give him the choice of pretty much 4 reds. That shot should seal the frame. It was that good.
5.
A very worrying time
12.
for Mark Selby, that has to be said. Okay, it's the first to 6,
13.
so 4-0 behind Well, you always feel as long as your opponent needs 2 frames, you're in with a shout, but he's going to have to really up his game. I think he's just okay if that red next to the pink goes.
20.
It's been a very comfortable 4 frames for Judd Trump here, it has to be said.
Yeah, now the frame's secured. He'll probably have a bit of fun here with the cue ball.
28.
These last 2 reds in colours.
29. $35. 36. 43. 45. 48.
Top spin banana. Didn't quite get the cue ball
52.
to stop in time. Oh, he'd do well to pot the blue from there.
Judd Trump.
Well, what a performance in the first session from Judd Trump. And what a poor performance from Mark Selby.
Frame, Judd Trump.
4-0 at the interval to the ace in the pack.